Hi, Year 9. Today we'll be looking at chores and home chores in particular. You will be looking at identifying and using a variety of verbs that we saw previously to say how we help at home. Use justifications with opinions to express what we think about chores, and also writing a longer paragraph using all of the vocab and the grammatical knowledge that we have on the topic of how we help at home. So to start with, I need you to write the date. I need you to write the title. Then I would like you to write the word starter, and for each of the tasks on this slide, you will need to write the color before you attempt the actual work. So for the green task, I need you to look at the 6 pictures, and I need you to look at the 6 sentences in French, and you need to match up the numbers and the letters. It doesn't matter if you do numbers first and then letters, or letters first and then numbers. Then for the amber task, you need to write the missing, there's 3 of them, missing sentences from the original list. So to help yourselves, you can look, if you need to, at the revision card that is attached with the PowerPoint on class charts. Write the 3 missing chores in French. And for the red task, you need to be looking at the 3 sentences, and you need to be deciding where are mistakes in the sentences. Rewrite the sentences individually with the correct spelling. You need to pause the video, and you have 5 minutes to complete the task. So you need to time yourself for that. Okay, for our next task, you need to look at the green box, and for your green task, you're going to need to look at the verbs in green in brackets at the end of the sentences, and you need to put the spelling of those verbs correctly in the gap in the sentence. So you need to look at what is the spelling of, for example, number 1, regarder, if it goes with elle. If it doesn't have a pronoun like I, you, he, she, we, they, you need to be looking at what would it become if we were changing the words, like for example, ma mère. If we were transforming ma mère into a pronoun, what would it be? Would it be I? Would it be she? Would it be they? You decide, so that you can get the right spelling for the verbs. Again, use your revision card for the spellings. Once you have completed the verbs, this is the only thing you need to write. You don't need to write the whole sentence. You just need to write numbers 1 to 6 and then the verb with the right spelling. As a red task, you need to be looking at picking 2 of the 6 sentences and adding an extra detail. So a time marker, so when you do it, or an opinion or justification, whatever you want as an extra detail. Again, you're going to need to pause the video, and you're going to have 5 minutes to complete the tasks. For our next task, you need to be reading. So you're going to need to look at Boris's text, read it out, and then you're going to need to copy the grid that's underneath the text. You need to be writing all the columns: who, chores, opinions, justifications, intensifiers, and frequency expressions. And you're going to need to fill that grid, but the green task, you're only required to fill the first 3 columns. The amber task, you need to add justifications and intensifiers. Remember what intensifiers are? They are those little words that add extra value to the adjectives. So for example, very, quite, to, really. And then frequency expressions for the red task, meaning frequency expressions that answers the question, how often? So look at the text to get the answers, and you're writing in your grid in English. So the text is in French, but you are writing in English. Single words are enough. You don't need to write the full sentence. Again, you're going to need to pause the video. You're going to have 10 minutes to complete the task. Okay, year 9, final task for today. You are going to use Boris's text as a model, and you are going to complete a paragraph of your own. So you're going to need to write in French, and you're going to need to use any expression that belong to the category of chores and helping at home. So you can have access to your revision card, and you can have access to Boris's text and your previous work. So for the green task, remember you need to write as much as you can out of the 3 tasks. So you don't need to be writing green and then what belongs to green, and then amber and what belongs to amber, red, what belongs to red. No, you write me a full paragraph. So you write as much as you can. So start with talking about you and one other person. So it can be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whoever you want, and include at least 1 chore and 1 opinion and justification. So that's the basic task. From that, you can build on and talk about possibly more people, and 3 chores, not just the 1, 3 chores and 2 opinions and 1 justification. And the final one for the red, it would be you and 2 other people with 3 chores, 2 opinions, 2 justifications, and 1 frequency expression. So if you can't remember what frequency expressions are, look back on the previous task. You have examples of that in Boris's text. So pause the video, and you have got 15 minutes to write as much as you can for the paragraph. Remember, it needs to be done in French. Right, year 9, you have finished today's lesson, so you need now to take pictures of your work, screenshots, possibly if you've done on the computer. But I need you to upload the 3 tasks from the starter, the 6 verbs with the correct spelling and the extra 2 sentences, the grid, and your paragraph. That's it for today. Thank you.